Hello all you magical folk, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much again for joining me. I hope you're all keeping safe and well. Today we have something a little bit different for you. I am going to be shipping myself with Harry Potter characters. So I've got a top 6 character boys that I'm going to be shipping myself with, and before I start showing you the pictures of us shipped together, this is not a reflection of my Photoshop skills, or lack thereof, I suppose. I am not good at Photoshop. I have literally just taken a photo of myself, kind of cut around it a little bit and slapped it onto a picture of one of the Harry Potter characters. So yeah, don't judge me too harshly on my Photoshop skills because I don't really have any. But if you are interested in seeing my top 6 Harry Potter ships for myself, then do keep on watching. Okay, so my top 6 Harry Potter ships for myself. I'm going to start obviously in reverse order. I'm going to go from number 6 first. So the 6th person that I ship myself with is Neville Longbottom. Now, Neville is one of the characters that in the earlier films I never would have shipped myself with. But Neville is one of those characters that goes through a whole lot of transformation as the film progresses, not only physically, but his character development too. Obviously in the first film we meet him, he's very awkward, very shy, ditzy almost kind of character, and obviously he's very young, he's a bit pudgy, and yeah, he's just a very awkward character in the beginning. But obviously as the films progress, Neville goes through so many different transformations. Like I said, both physically and character-wise, his character changes so much, and he actually ends up being, in the last film, one of the stronger characters that we know. Obviously, we see him kill Nagini, he aids Harry in the demise of Voldemort himself, so Neville becomes one of the most critical characters in the storyline. And I just think that as an actor, that must have been such a good role to play, to be able to go through such a transition in your character. And yeah, look at him now. I mean, he's gorgeous, you know what I mean? He is a very handsome boy. And yeah, I would definitely ship Neville. Okay, so number 5 is Tom Marvolo Riddle. I know, shocking. I would never have shipped myself personally with Tom Riddle, but in the Chamber of Secrets version, obviously he is a very attractive looking boy, and yeah, girls like a bit of a bad boy. So I think before he went like completely evil, he was a good looking guy. He was very intelligent, he was very confident, and I think that would potentially for a lot of girls have been a very attractive quality. So yeah, I definitely think that Tom Riddle is a decent looking guy, and like I said, before the whole turning evil thing, potentially could have made a very good friend slash boyfriend. Okay, so I couldn't ship myself with Harry Potter characters and not pop Harry himself into the picture. So this picture of me and Harry, I did myself a little bit taller because I know poor Daniel Radcliffe is quite short himself. So I kind of tried to make myself look like I was a little bit taller than him. I don't actually know how tall he is, I just know he's quite short, and I know that his girlfriend currently is a lot taller than him. So I'm not particularly like tall myself, just FYI, but I think I might just be a little bit taller than Daniel himself. But yeah, obviously Harry Potter himself, who wouldn't have wanted to date Harry back when he was in Hogwarts? He would have been absolute babe magnet. I don't know why he didn't get more girlfriends in the series, because who wouldn't want to date the chosen one, let's be fair. Also with Harry as well, you know, he can be quite confident at times. He's obviously a Quidditch player, so that would have only added to his appeal. And yeah, definitely would ship Harry as number 4. Okay, so moving on to number 3, I have chosen Cedric Diggory. Again, what a good looking boy. Not so much Robert Pattinson, not that I don't think he's good looking, but I think as Cedric he was a lot better looking in the films. And obviously this is a Harry Potter ship video, it's not a famous people ship video, even though I've used probably normal photos of them, not Harry Potter character versions of them. It's still supposed to be Harry Potter. So yeah, we're going with Cedric Diggory. He is from Hufflepuff, which is a background house as far as the fandom kind of goes, as well as my house being a Ravenclaw. We are also considered a background house, so I definitely think we'd have had some stuff in common in that sense. Again, look at the face, he's a beautiful person. Obviously he enters the Triwizard Tournament, so it shows that he is talented, it shows that he's brave, and it shows that he's very, very athletic, I suppose, in some degree. And yeah, who would turn him down? I mean, look at his face. Okay, so number 2 on my Harry Potter ship lists. This might annoy my best friend because she loves him, and I don't intentionally mean to steal him away from her, but it's something that I feel like would be a right number 2. So I'm going with, of course, Draco Malfoy himself. I think that, again, Draco is one of those characters that goes through such a transition in the films, similarly to Neville, but in the opposite direction. When we first meet Draco, he is very, very obnoxious, he's very entitled, he thinks he's the best thing since sliced bread, and as we see him progress through the films, we see his confidence become less and less and less as he gets older. Probably because of what ends up happening with him and obviously his family. But yeah, you know, he does kind of go in the opposite direction. But look at that face. Who would not love that face? I kind of hoped that with Draco's character he would become less confident and less cocky, because that's not an attractive quality in a man. We don't like overconfidence, we don't like cockiness and things like that. So I was kind of glad that his character did kind of simmer down a little bit as the films progressed. But yeah, I mean, look at that face. How could he not be my number 2? That sounds a little bit dodgy, doesn't it? Right, so we have come to the climax of our video and my number 1 Harry Potter ship. This is, of course, the gorgeous Ron Weasley. I have loved Ron since the first film, I'm not gonna lie. When I was an 11-year-old girl and I went to go and see Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, Rupert Grint caught my eye and I was like, oh, he's really cute, I love him. And as he got older and the films progressed, I just loved him even more, except in the Goblet of Fire. He needed to cut his hair in the Goblet of Fire. That was my only put off. When they all literally forgot to have like haircuts that year, every single one of the main male characters just got to have haircuts. So yeah, chop his hair in the Goblet of Fire, but otherwise, yes, Ron Weasley. I adore Ron's character, more so in the books than the films, but yeah, Ron's character is great. He is so funny, so loyal. He's a bit dorky, but at the same time, a really, really great friend. And I just think he's absolutely beautiful. Look at Rupert Grint's face. He's so cute. So that was my top 6 Harry Potter ship characters. That didn't make sense, but you know what I mean. I think this was a really sweet and funny video to film. Obviously with lockdown happening at the moment, ideas are kind of limited to what I can and can't film. And yeah, this was just a really fun little video to have a go at. So if you would like to see more of my videos, please hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to give this video a magical thumbs up so I know that you're enjoying my content, and I hope to see you soon in my next video. Bye you guys!